Hello everyone, good to see you again. This video is the lecture of implementation of CRM. I'm going to introduce some marketing strategies which are widely used in practice for CRM. Okay, are you guys ready? Then let's get started. Let's revisit the concept of lifetime value first. The reason why I have repeated this concept at the beginning of each lecture is that the lifetime value defines customer profitability that customer-centric firms must pursue in their businesses. The lifetime value concept provides the goals of marketing strategies for CRM, which are first, improving customers' growth contribution, and second, enhancing customers' retention rate, and third, reducing acquisition costs. In addition to those three goals, there is another important factor of profitability. That is the size of customer base. Although customers' lifetime values are high enough to generate positive profits continually from each customer, the realized total profit may not be enough to continue the business if the customer base is so small. On the contrary, the realized total profit can be high enough with low lifetime values if the number of customers is quite big. Customer equity concept explains this impact of the size of the customer base. To a firm, the total value of each customer is eventually the sum of each customer's value. In this video, I introduce marketing campaign strategies for acquisition, expansion, and retention, which are actually used in practice for CRM. For each strategy, I also point out by which factor such a strategy enhances a firm's profitability. First, acquisition. Marketing campaigns for customer acquisition basically aim to have more customers. Thus, those campaigns are quite related to growing the customer base. I'm going to introduce these 4 campaigns. They are popular strategies in practice, but please note that they are not all of the campaigns in this category, and lots of new strategies are still being developed now. And first, promotional campaigns and activities. This is an offer I actually received from Marriott. Credit card is the most popular payment method, especially for traveling. Travel agency, airlines, and hotels make an alliance with a credit card company to make customers locked in their services. How? The membership points. Most specialized credit cards are managed by the service providers like Marriott and linked to the service provider's membership system. Once a customer paid by the credit card for service, the service provider usually pays back some membership points which are redeemable for next service in the future. Of course, the membership point system is also widely used for almost credit cards, including the credit card company's main product lineups, such as Chase Reserve and Amex Platinum. And due to the membership points, customers choose the company instead of its competitors, meaning that customers are locked in the company for the service. In this promotional flyer, Marriott offers a huge amount of sign-up bonus points, which are worth about a free stay for 1 or 2 nights. That is, Marriott is now trying to acquire me as each customer by providing a free stay. Offering the free stay is the acquisition cost, but if an acquired customer is expected to often and regularly have traveled every season, this could be a successful acquisition activity. Then, how to select the target of this offer? By using Marriott's database, Marriott can identify me as a nationwide business traveler. I visit various cities in the United States for conferences and stay at hotels near the conference venues. Marriott is also able to access this history, so I would be a good target of this offer. This is another offer I actually received from Illy. Illy is an Italian coffee company specializing in espresso. It offers whole beans and ground coffee of various variations from various farms in the world, including Brazil, Guatemala, Colombia, Tanzania, and India. In the United States, Illy is also known as a small but strong capsule coffee company. The leader of the capsule coffee market is Keurig, as you know very well. And Keurig made an alliance with most coffee bean providers, including Dunkin' and Starbucks. And Keurig sells the machine and the bean providers sell K-cups of their beans to customers, building a healthy ecosystem in this very competitive market. And that's why Keurig is the top of this market. But Illy's strategy is different, a little bit different from the Keurig's. Illy sells its own capsules and uses its own capsule coffee machines to acquire customers of the capsules. And it has its own coffee bean chains, which have established since its foundation. Using the chains, Illy produces its own capsules and machines for the best espresso flavor. And the machine is super fancy, like this. And actually, yeah, I have told this. And then, anyway, then Illy just offers the machine for free with one condition: 1 year or 1.5 year capsule subscription. If a customer subscribes capsules, and the machine is for free. This is sometimes called a razor and blade business model. This is a business model in which one item is sold at a low price or given away from free in order to increase sales of a complementary good such as consumable supplies. Examples are shaving razor requiring blades, and inkjet printers requiring ink cartridges, and game consoles requiring game titles. Illy's business model is another successful example. The fancy machine is acquisition cost. By spending this cost, Illy is able to successfully acquire customers who are locked in Illy's coffee capsules by subscriptions. Second, referral programs. This is an offer I actually received from Robinhood. You may know this company, which is one of the most popular personal stock trading service providers. Once a customer opens a Robinhood account and deposits some seed money, it is extremely easy to trade stocks. To acquire new customers, Robinhood offers a referral program. And Robinhood gives a free and small share of a random company stock to a new customer as a sign-up bonus. But if an existing customer invites a friend to Robinhood and the friend successfully opens an account, then Robinhood also gives a free share to the referral. This encourages existing customers to keep buzzing about the service. In other words, the referral program triggers word of mouth to acquire new customers. And such referral programs are widely used in various industries. Particularly, referral programs are very, very useful for membership-based business. For example, credit card companies also employ various referral programs. This is a screenshot of Chase referral program website. For their main products, Freedom and Sapphire, cashback or bonus points are offered as rewards for referral. But we must note that the success of referral programs depends on the product quality. Each intuitive, easy, and convenient service allows Robinhood to utilize the referral program. If its service were poor, the referral program wouldn't work well. Third, network effects. All right, have you ever seen this machine? This is fax machine, which was widely used in late 90s and early 2000s. Fax is still used in various companies, governments, and offices. But nowadays, all-in-one printers or online fax programs replaced for the fax machines. Fax machine is a famous example of the network effect. And network effect means that utility of a product or service becomes greater as more people use the product. As more people use fax machines, a user can send a document to more people. Cell phone is another example of the network effect. When there was a small number of users, they could communicate with only a limited portion of their relatives or friends. But now, everyone has a cell phone and is able to easily communicate with any person in the United States and in the world. So, utility of using a cell phone is much greater than that in 80s and 90s when there were a limited number of users. Social media is another example of the network effect. The main purpose of using social media is communication. We use social media to share our personal life with our friends. And companies utilize social media to communicate with their customers. And then let's think about the value of the communication. The value of the communication depends on the range of receivers to which senders can reach out. So definitely, the more users, the higher values. And if there is a network effect in product or service usage, acquiring a customer itself can be another acquisition activity because having a newbie itself enhances the product and service quality, and therefore possibility of acquiring another customer is getting higher. The key to success of such products and services is the initial takeoff. Without enough number of customers to make the product and service attractive, customer acquisition would be very difficult. So such firms aggressively promote their products and service at the beginning. Free trial is one of the promotional activities used by such firms in the initial stages. Also, influencers, which was called the opinion leaders, are also useful devices to promote such products and services. Last, M&A, mergers and acquisitions. Facebook again. Facebook is the #1 social media platform. And Facebook in 2012 acquired Instagram, which is the #1 photo and video sharing platform. And in 2014, Facebook acquired WhatsApp, which is the #1 instant messaging platform. And why does Facebook purchase those companies and their services? Because they are potential competitors? Maybe, it may be. But more importantly, we must focus on the characteristics of each services, the users. First, Facebook. It is a kind of general platform. From teenagers to 80s and 90s, there are various users of the service Facebook provides. And also, there are lots of commercial users. They are using Facebook as a communication tool with their customers. And how about WhatsApp? It is an instant messaging service. That means users of WhatsApp want to more directly communicate with their friends. So there is some difference in the purpose of using the services. And how about Instagram? It is another social media platform like Facebook, but more specialized platform for photos and videos. That means the users of Instagram may differ from the users of Facebook. So by the M&As, Facebook acquired various different types of users in social media platforms. And now let's think about what is Facebook's main business model. How Facebook makes money. Facebook service is totally free. Instead, Facebook makes profits by selling ad spots on the Facebook pages. So, more precisely, the main customers of Facebook are not the users, but the companies that want to do advertising through social media. From this point of view, the M&As enable Facebook to acquire ad customers much easier. Why? Owning Instagram incentivizes the companies that are mainly targeting photo and video users to buy ad spots of the Facebook, and they become Facebook's potential customers. Another example is Disney. Disney is now a conglomerate of the best studios in various movie genres. Disney has acquired Pixar of Toy Story series, Marvel Studios of Avengers, Lucasfilm of Star Wars, and 20th Century Fox of X-Men series. It also has its own world-best studio of Disney Princess series, including Frozen. And I don't want to talk about that. Now we can expect a movie where Avengers team fights together with X-Men against Thanos to save the Earth. Actually, I really want this type of movie, but I'm not talking about this in this lecture. Anyway, by the series of M&As, Disney acquires movie viewers of Toy Story, Avengers, Star Wars, and X-Men movies as each new customers. So now, almost all people from toddlers to 30s and 40s and 50s are Disney's customers. And this much larger size of customer base enables Disney to launch a new over-the-top video streaming platform like Netflix and Hulu with exclusive titles. And the name of this new service is Disney Plus. So far, I introduced several strategies to grow the customer base. The strategies are not limited to traditional promotional activities as explained. You now understand that it is more directly related to the product itself and the firm's strategic decisions. And now, let me move on to the next category of strategies, expansion strategies. The following strategies address how to improve margins from each individual customer. Again, there are so many marketing campaigns for improving margins. I cannot introduce all of them here. Rather, I'm going to introduce these activities. First, share of wallet. Most traditional marketing activities, such as discount offers, aims to increase the company's share of a customer's wallet. This is an offer I actually received from Williams Sonoma. Williams Sonoma is one of my wife's favorite shops, and it sells all of kitchen products. And this is another offer I actually received from Banana Republic. Williams Sonoma and Banana Republic both offer some discounts. Why? Why do they offer this discount? To increase share of wallet, in other words, to get more money from me by making me switching my choice from competitors to Williams Sonoma and Banana Republic. Williams Sonoma's discount offer may make my wife buy her kitchenware in one of each store. And Banana Republic's discount offer may make me switch my jacket brand from J.Crew to Banana Republic. Of course, the competing companies like the J.Crew and the other competitors may also offer similar discounts. So customers can exploit the discounts when they buy kitchenware and clothes. But without the discount offers, customers would move from Williams Sonoma and Banana Republics to the competitors. That's why all the companies have to do this. And to win this real-time battle to take customers' wallet, Starbucks used another promotion. Happy hour promotion or a buy one get one free offer. During the happy hour, customers who visit a Starbucks store can get a free coffee for friends or themselves. This promotion incentivizes people to take their coffee at Starbucks instead of its competing stores, implying taking competitors' share of customers' wallet. Second, upselling. Upselling is an activity to motivate customers to purchase a higher end product, an upgrade, or other add-on features in order to promote more revenues and profits from the transactions which were already made in the past. This is an example. Chase recently sent out an offer to me. This offer introduces a premium service which is only for Chase clients who keep the balance of $150K or more in total across all the Chase accounts. And actually, I don't have this amount of money in my account. I don't know why I received this the promotional the flyers from Chase. But anyway, for the selected clients, there are no fees on banking and lots of personalized extra benefits. The offer also includes an immediate cash back, which is worth $1,250 when I upgrade to this premium service. Then, what would happen if I upgraded? Due to the requirement of $150K balance, Chase expects more revenues from my accounts, which means an increase in profitability from my accounts. Third, cross-selling. Cross-selling is similar to upselling, but it suggests the purchase of any additional product in order to just promote more purchases. This is an example. PDF Element is an app I'm using for annotating PDF documents in my iPad. And it now offers the app for my Macs. The Mac version is neither an upgrade nor an add-on. It is totally a separated product, so this offer is a cross-selling activity. And there is another example, a recommendation of Amazon. You may receive this email after your any purchases from Amazon. And I received this after I bought a faucet for my sink from Amazon. And this email recommends a dish soap dispenser, which is a product different from faucets. So this recommendation is a cross-selling activity. And note that this email was sent out by Amazon's automatic recommendation system based on my purchase history. The recommendation system analyzes my past purchases and finds some products in other categories which are related to the product customers recently bought. This means cross-selling is basically working for similar items or complements. Just imagine that you had bought your toothpaste right before. That is, you'd be highly engaged in toiletries and bath products, so it would be better to introduce or recommend other toiletries and bath products such as toothbrushes and bath soaps, rather than a random product like a smartphone case to set off your next purchases. Last, pricing schemes. This is another strategic level decision making like M&As. The first example is YouTube. YouTube is basically a free service, but viewers must watch some ads in a video. So there's a huge demand for ad-free videos, and YouTube introduced the premium service with a monthly fee to meet the demand. And another example is Microsoft Office. Microsoft was offered as copy-based only. If a customer wanted to use it on two different machines, she had to buy two copies. This worked because most people had only one computer in the past. But Due to the technological development, people are now using multiple devices, including tablets, and have a huge demand for using Office software on all devices they have. To meet this new demand, Microsoft introduced a subscription-based service for using Office software, which is Office 365. In these examples, YouTube and Microsoft encountered a change in customer demands and redesigned their pricing schemes. The new pricing enables the companies to meet the new demand and charge more for the new demand and diversify the company's profit sources, which leads to a stable profit structure in the long run. Improving pricing scheme also reduces customer churn. In other words, it also enhances customer retention. And then, any other strategy to improve customer retention? Now, let me talk about it. Again, there are many specific campaigns and strategies that enhance customer retention. I'm not going to address all of them. Instead, I'm going to focus on the campaigns and strategies for the following purpose. First, customer satisfaction. Most firms are now operating customer service. If customers have a trouble with a product, they can contact the customer service over the phone, through an email, or via a chatting with the representative. This effort of the firms reduces customer dissatisfaction and consequent customer churn and gives one more chance to serve the customer again. And please don't limit the customer satisfaction management to a post-purchase activity. Firms can communicate with customers in the product development stage as follows. Amazon introduced a new wearable device which is called Echo Loop. This is a ring-type device where customers can call Amazon Alexa by talking to the ring. But this new device has not yet been introduced to the public. Amazon is still developing the device. Only some selectively invited customers are allowed to buy Echo Loop. Amazon classifies products like this as Day One editions. According to Amazon, Day One editions are designed to bring customers the Amazon's most innovative ideas faster. And by choosing to participate, customers will have the opportunity to contribute feedback that informs future product ideas and development. In the software industry, Amazon's Day One editions are called closed beta products. Riot Games, the developer and operator of League of Legends, introduced a closed beta version of a new League of Legends game on handheld devices. Only some selectively invited gamers can download and play the games. Then, why are Amazon and Riot Games doing this? This is a kind of finishing touches. Especially for innovative experiential products, developers sometimes miss a very important point for actual usage. Day One editions and closed beta tests reduce this type of risk, leading to better customer satisfaction when the product is officially launched in the future. Second, encouraging repeat purchases. This is a very, very traditional method, sending out a friendly reminder. This is a useful strategy, especially for a seasonal item. This is an offer I actually received from Epic Pass. Epic Pass sells season pass and lift pass for various ski resorts in the United States. This offer looks like a friendly reminder saying that the ski season is coming. A lot of companies are doing this. For example, let's think about your PCPs, dentists, and eye doctors. They send out a reminder when your next visit is coming. Yeah. So just sending a friendly reminder, firms can easily improve repeat purchase rates. Last, switching costs. The best way to keep customers is to make them locked in. That is, to make a clear reason to choose our brand rather than the competitors. This is an offer I actually received from Postmates. Postmates is a food delivery service like Uber Eats and DoorDash. When I visited LA for family trip, I used Postmates because it was the only one app where I could access various Korean restaurants in LA. After coming back to Columbus, Postmates sent out this offer to me. Here's a $100 in delivery fee credit. This is a good deal for me. When I place a delivery order, I can lower costs via Postmates. So, this offer gives a clear reason why I have not to switch my app from Postmates to the others and makes me locked in Postmates for food delivery. Switching costs also incurs for durable goods across multiple product lines, and Apple is the best for this strategy. Apple's products are very closely connected to each other, providing customers with a synergy when they use multiple Apple devices at the same time. This is sometimes called compatibility. Apple Watch, the most popular wearable device in the world, is compatible only with Apple's iPhone. AirPod, Apple's wireless earsets, fully functions only with other Apple's products. And this limited compatibility makes customers locked in Apple's ecosystem. When a customer looks for her new smartphone, her MacBook, Apple Watch, and AirPod keep her from considering Android smartphones. All right, so far I have introduced some marketing campaigns and activities for customer acquisition, expansion, and retention. Then, anything else? How about the cost part? Now, I'm going to address the cost and something that marketers have to keep in mind. First, cost. As emphasized in the lifetime value concept, marketers always consider the cost for their actions. Acquisition cost is one of the important cost factor, and all the other marketing activities also always incur some cost. The costs potentially hurt the margins from customers. If a marketing campaign incurs costs larger than the expected increase in revenue, it would be better to do nothing than the campaign. Let's see the Postmates example again. For each customer who received this offer, Postmates spent up to $100 on extra cost. This is a kind of investment. The amount of revenue increase expected from this investment, that is ROI, return on investment, is the key to decision making. If the expected revenue increment is not greater than the investment, it would be better to lower the amount of credit or just do nothing than this campaign. Let me talk about another example, Starbucks Happy Hour campaign. This is a free offer, so it definitely cuts down the margin per order. Instead, this offer aims to sell much more cups of coffee during the event. Suppose that all coffee price is identical for simplicity. Then the Starbucks store needs to sell at least twice as many as cups sold in regular day to reach the break-even point. Of course, calculating gains and losses is not that simple, but these marketing activities affect not only the immediate sales, but also the future sales. And it is possible that customers receive the delivery fee credits, keep using Postmates even after using all of the credits. So, thus, marketers need to be more careful when they think of the gains and losses from a marketing activity. Also, marketers need to seriously think about operating costs. This shows the price of a typical CRM software. The most popular one's price is $125 per month. This means that if a firm is using this CRM tool, additional $125 cost incurs every month, even though the firm does not do any marketing action with the tool. This is quite related to the message from the Harvard Business Review article, Avoid the Four Perils of CRM. This article addresses what would happen if a firm adopts CRM without preparation at the organizational level. To successfully utilize CRM, managers should carefully set a customer strategy and make all of the teams in the organization be ready to adopt the CRM and find the best fit CRM technology for the firm and serve customers, not as numbers. This message sounds very obvious, but still so many companies adapt CRM without any consideration of the perils. Okay, let's look at it. In this recent article, the author talks about his observation that still so many firms are using the CRM system only sporadically. Some advisors were moving from spreadsheets and Word documents to financial planning systems, while most firms were still using a combination of Outlook, sticky notes, and yelling out across the office as their customer relationship management systems to run their offices. There is another example. This is the result of a survey. In this survey, top managers were asked to report the problems that they encountered during the implementation of CRM initiative. Let me zoom in the figure. About half of managers pointed out that there is a lack of rewards for customer-centric actions, and employees are struggling for adoption, and employee responsibilities did not match with the business and technology needs. Moving down, we can find interesting issues such as insufficient CRM user documentation and inadequate training. This result shows that still so many firms adapt CRM before they are ready to use it. And how about this? Most of the examples in this lecture came from promotional messages I received during only one day. You may have very similar experience. When you open your email client every morning, you find tons of new promotional messages, which make you super tired of the messages. Still, so many firms are stalking their customers like this. The article concludes with 5 imperatives. If you carefully read the article, you may find that those imperatives are quite close to the implications of the lifetime value concept. Design and development of appropriate CRM strategies are manager's job and your job in the future. There is no free lunch. CRM technology neither generates nor replaces for the strategies. It's our job, the managers, and your job in the future. The CRM technology just helps and supports the strategies. In sum, implementation of CRM focuses on growing customer base improving customers' growth contribution, and enhancing customers' retention rate, and reducing acquisition costs. And CRM must be implemented at the firm's strategic level. Avoid the four perils and focus on the five imperatives. That's what the CRM managers have to know. All right, that's all I have. And have a wonderful day. And see you soon. Bye bye.